NBA action for you tonight. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Boston.
You always want to start a road trip on the right foot, particularly a long one like they've got. For good vibes and momentum purposes, tonight is a huge game for them.
Stolen by Bane. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. We've got a good matchup in the guard position tonight, Clark. Should be a fun battle for the fans.
I agree. I mean, every kid loves to dribble and shoot, so it's a blast to watch the pros do it, the best in the world. Plus, if there's any ankle breaking going on tonight, you know it's going viral.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Miller. It's stolen by Doncic. The three from Bane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, we've seen Bane make a leap offensively because of his ability to bury shots like this.
Morning. Rebound Boston. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Ball. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. That one drops for him.
And that's a big make for Knippel's confidence. As the rookie develops, he'll have to prove he has that inside game.
Here's Doncic. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And that one drops.
When coaches talk about starting fast, this is what they mean.
Now here's Ball. 7-point differential. Miller outside. And he jams it home with authority.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Bane. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Thor can't get it to go. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Trailing by 5. Ball outside. Down low. Knippel with a bucket.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first. They get the rebound. Or with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. He's scoreless. The layup misses.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Here's Thor. Softly drops in the floater.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Pass to Knippel. Jacks up a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Knippel's got 7 points in the game. Here's Thor. Back to Suggs. Outside Tatum. Count that one.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Miller. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Ball taking his time here. Here's Mourning. The layup off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 6-point game. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Fires the 3. The Hornets pull it in. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Garza. Shot clock at 5. James with the rebound. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Green. Still without a bucket.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Garza's shot is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the free ball.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And stolen by Boucher. Pritchard surviving the D. From deep. No good on the shot.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Pass to Hauser. There's a screen. The rebound by Bridges.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Outside, Green. Inside. Back to Sexton. Clock at 4. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Substitution on the board.
Minute 32 left in the first half.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Takes the 3, and Miller good for 3. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
Here's Hauser. Pure from 3-point range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Salah. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Steady play from Doncic against contact.
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
There's 31 seconds left to the second period. And here's Knipple from the arc. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
The pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic, good. And so it's Charlotte with it. They trail by 3. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game of the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Mourning. Driving inside. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics up 3. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here's Doncic outside, rebounded by Mourning. Hornets trail by 3. Pass the ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Knipple. Here's Salon. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfect.
Assist goes to...
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Now here's Ball. Yet to see a basket. Here's Knipple. Back to Ball. Tipped. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And Ball really confident even amongst the big fellas inside, which is why he's able to draw these fouls.
And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you guys.
A lot in his bag. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Miller outside. Pass the ball. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Here's Knipple. Charlotte again missing.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Miller comes with a double. Here comes Luka. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. deciding to change it up. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Pass to Green. James deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Hauser. Pass to Garza. And stolen by Sexton. Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Charlotte trailing. And here's Sexton. Still no points. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Chris Boucher.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Here's Pritchard. Good on the shot. Pritchard's got his second basket on the night. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's James. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Hornets lead by 1.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
From outside the arc. Rebounded by Green. Oh, deflected. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
5 ticks left in the third quarter of the game. To the middle. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Charlotte leading by 3. Sexton looking around. To the inside. Mourning misses. Outside Tatum. For 3. Tatum rips the 3.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Knipple. Here's Mourning. Up and over Doncic.
Tell you what, like with most players, when Doncic is aggressive on defense, it makes a difference and causes his coaches to smile.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by Mourning.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ball outside. Pass to Mourning. Ball with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's Knipple. The offensive rebound. And stolen by Suggs. Here's Doncic. And Boston again with the bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
They've also been showing a standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Doncic finds his opening on the inside.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. And he slams it down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Ball right side. Miller outside. They double it with Suggs. Ball fires. Misses the three. Boston leading by 3. Suggs surveys the D. Doncic. He's off from 3. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Now Green. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by Tatum.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Money from 3.
He's got the gene. Bane looking steady in crunch time.
Green outside. Shoots a 3. Up again. Now Miller. Green outside. And rebounded by Tatum.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Takes a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
And Doncic, here we go.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Count it.
Wow. Huge points from Knipple, the youngster, ready for a big moment.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management at this time of the game.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Here's Ball. He launches. Outside Miller. From downtown. So we see Boston get the win here. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.